wanna be heard. I wanna be heard. Peace, family. You know what's up. We're here. Welcome to Mopani on Air, and today we'll be documenting Asitej, South Africa. This is a workshop today, and you know how it is. They're here to actually educate more on music and different types of melodies. And it is a wonderful, fun day. And everybody is excited. Everybody's learning. And we'll be scooping a lot of interviews today for you. Stay tuned as we bring you more on Mopani on Air. This is going to be a very wonderful show today. If you can look behind me, there are participants. There are participants who are actually very, very interactive. They're very fun. They're having so much fun competing in different melodies, trying to get what it is happening. And wow, wow, wow. Everybody's looking beautiful. So everybody just stay tuned as we bring you more of the show. We're actually going to be here for 2 days, and everybody will be interviewed according to how they've experienced the show. Yes, hello, and welcome to another show, Mopani on Air. And we are here today with a very, very, very beautiful and wonderful person. Remember, we are still on the workshop of Asitej, and everybody has been here. It has been fun. They've been very interactive. And like I said, I owe you, and I did want to make a favor to get you a very wonderful scoop. And with me today, I have somebody who is multi-talented, who's been at the forefront of this workshop, who's been showcasing a lot today. And sir, it's wonderful to have you on our show.
Nice to be here.
I
Thanks
am
for
very
having me.
pleased. And I just wanna say, I saw you out there, and I saw how you were interacting with them. I saw the kind of work that you're doing with, how you're teaching them the melodies and everything. So I just want to know, who are you, and and what is your line of work?
Right, good question. All right, so my name is Pedro. I am Spanish. Pedro SP Sanchez is my surname. Very
Okay.
hard to pronounce.
Okay.
And I lived in France a long time, so my accent is more French than Spanish.
Okay.
And I've been here for many, many years in South Africa.
Okay.
And my main job is as a musician, performing,
Mm-hmm.
but also more than that as a teacher trainer.
Okay.
I train teachers
Okay.
and bring back all the instruments that often have been forgotten
Okay.
so that they can be revived and used in schools because they are really wonderful instruments.
Wow, that's wonderful. So
Mm.
basically, you have been actually looking into cultures that have been forgotten, especially when it comes to music.
Yes.
Have you also noticed that besides music, there's some artistry that I think in some cultures they've forgotten,
Oh,
and they're
yeah.
not practicing it.
Together, yeah. The whole thing of traditional arts
Yeah,
and crafts,
yeah,
difficult to make a difference really, but they make it. Is in crisis
Yeah.
because we get products from China which is really cheap,
yeah,
and in terms of music we listen to the radio and the radio gives us a lot of foreign music, imported music,
yeah.
and doesn't really value it.
Mm.
By and large, the traditional artists and musicians in South Africa and around the world
Yeah.
are not valued, and that's really is a terrible situation.
Well, I'd have to really agree with you on that one because South Africa, for example, is a very diverse country.
Mm.
We have different types of cultures, and
Mm.
and in all of these cultures, it seems that we have adopted the Western way of doing things
Mhm.
and have forgotten our natural
Yeah.
our natural culture. So having people like you to bring us back to our roots and to say, guys, hey man, remember who you are. Your art has been something great, has been something that has transpired to change lives.
Uh-huh.
And with the work that you have done so far,
Mm.
do you think there's still more that needs to be done?
Oh, yes, a lot more.
Yeah.
And a lot more support from arts and culture, from government, and from normal people.
Okay.
Because in the end, the consumers and the people who really make a difference are the people,
Okay.
regardless of what the policies are.
Yeah.
But for that, I mean, it would be helpful if the government and arts and culture put some real money behind
Yeah.
preserving this, and not just preserving so that it sounds just like it sounded 100 years ago,
Hmm.
but actually developing. Because a culture that does not move is dead
Yeah.
or will
Exactly.
die soon.
Yeah.
A culture that's alive is a culture who is grounded, knows how to play the mbira, knows several of the parts of the chikona, and yet can think, oh, what about if I put colors on the pipes and then we can play chords and we can
Yeah.
play songs, and
Hmm.
that's why we're going to do that this afternoon.
Oh wow. Okay. Ooh. Wow, you've said them. I don't even. I mean, I'm from pediculture,
Stadium.
and
Very rich.
yeah.
The Naka
Okay.
and Keba,
Uh-huh.
and those are very
Very rich.
strong.
I mean, I'm lost in that. I don't even know.
Yeah, you see, that's what I'm saying. The
Exactly.
youth
Exactly.
do not know about those old things.
Exactly. And then we are more diving into foreign culture.
Yeah.
All right, peace family. You know what's up? We're here. We're still on Mopani on air. Welcome back. We have more interviews for you today, and right now we have a special somebody from Asitage. And remember, guys, we're still on the workshop, the 2-day workshop, where people and participants are going to be learning more about melodies and music. Right here we have one multi-talented artist, and this person is going to be telling us more about his journey leading up to Asitage today. So, welcome my brother.
Yes. By the way, my name is Eugene Dawoodzi from Ilim, around in a location called Waterfall. So, when I committed myself with Astage, South Africa, it's just because I came through a lot of things. I was once abused by a woman whom I stayed with for 6 years in Pretoria. Then she abused me, then I decided to run away. I come back from Limpopo without my clothes. I just come back, even my brother laughed at me. So starting from there, I started to commit myself with these guys. Then they give me a job to go and teach children how to dance. So so far now, I think I've teaching them a lot of things. And I want to tell you something. If you are a man, you have been abused by a wife, and telling yourself that you fight this thing alone, then you'll end up killing yourself or killing your wife and your kids. So share with people so that you can be able to survive.
Because the trauma lives with you.
Yes.
Now, I want to understand this. Your journey with Asitage came through a very, very, very sensitive situation.
Yes.
But as so far, Asitage, with your participation, how has it helped you nurture your talent at the same time find healing?
Because there's a group called Ilim Jazz Band. They have called me there while I was dancing with those children. They say this guy can dance. When we play drums and saxophone and keyboard, he will dance for us. So people started to recognize me. Because last month we were with these guys from Ganadona and Sydney, Baloyi, and Ike Ngubeni.
Yes.
They were performing live. I was dancing there. They even recognized more talent from me, so that I cannot dance only one thing, jazz only. I can dance like Michael Jackson. I can do what any kind of dance. You come with my choir, I can dance.
So you mean, ever since you've been with Asitage, you've also discovered some new talent in you that you never knew you had?
Yes.
So your relationship blocked you from that?
Yes, even acting good. I was a little bit shy when I'm on the stage, but just because that fear, I've taken out that fear of being abused by a woman. I even have a scar, you can see. She once stabbed me with a knife. So I go to a clinic close, Raharangua clinic. They took me to George Mukare Hospital, where they give me a letter to go and give the police to come and arrest my wife. And the police laugh.
You know, what date is today? Is it the 16th yet or the 15th? Could be. But we're still on the 16 days of activism. and this is to raise an awareness about gender-based violence. And you know, we had a session last with the people in Polokwane where men were taking a petition to actually sign to commit to actually ending this gender-based violence. Now, to see you and hearing you that you are a victim of gender-based violence, being of a male gender, speaks a long way into how deep this is. But tell us, how can you encourage young people to actually speak out, to actually come out, so that they can heal and be better people?
You know, what I recognize about young people, you must not have a secret with maybe your colleagues. If you have to share the problem which is eating you inside every time. So if you cannot do that, you'll end up making a mistake in your life. Because God has given you a long journey. So you're going to shortcut your life. Just because for somebody you love her so much, no, man. If she dumps you, I've left everything behind. Then I'm started a new life. You see.
So basically, they should not be afraid to start afresh.
Yes.
Wow, my brother, I really, really commend you for being strong and having this strength to come out and also say I'll be better. Yeah. And we want like-minded people to teach others to grow and be better people out there. I just want to thank you for being part of our show today, and you have been a great help to so many that will hear your story. Please do not rely on only your strength, but also the strength of others can help you out. Thank you for that, my brother. Until next time, you know, my brother, we'll meet and we'll have more shows. Now, this is Mopani on Air, guys. I hope that will inspire you someday to be different and to be a better person. You know, we're coming to you live from Mopani on Air. You know how to get us: Twitter, Facebook, and WhatsApp. We'll send you a link. Just click and follow, and you will have us there. Peace out, family. Peace, family. You know what's up? We're still on Asitej today. Welcome to Mopani on Air. You know, we are always fun, we're always interactive. Like I said, I promised you scoops, eh? I promised you interviews today. And right now, we have another exciting interview with one of our Asitej members, executive members. And it's more into what is happening today. You know, we're having a workshop, and it's a 2-day workshop where people are learning new stuff, new melody, and you know, participants are getting great insight. Now, I just want to know from the Asitej executives, who are you? Why are we here? And what inspired us?
So my name is Hayley Chisholm. I'm the operations manager at Asitej South Africa.
Okay.
I'm not quite the executive, I'm on the management team.
Okay.
I'm based in our Johannesburg branch, the Winnebrow Arts Centre. So, Asitej, we have multiple projects across South Africa. One of them is our social improvement fund. Through the social improvement fund, we've got 16 coordinators working on the ground in all 9 provinces. Bonani is one of the Lantana is one of the coordinators based in Limpopo. In 2022, Bonani approached us and said, I've got this idea, I've got this dream to run the African Theatre Festival in Limpopo. And Bonani is full of passion and he's so good. And last year we supported the first African Theatre Festival in Limpopo. And this year we thought he approached us and he said to us that it would be happening in Calabora and that he wants to invite all the citizens and children to attend the theatre festival. What Asitej is about is creating work for children and by children, and that's exactly what I saw happen today.
Yeah, wow, it was amazing. Yeah.
Today was what an incredible moment.
Wonderful.
They spent 30 minutes learning how to learn an instrument made out of PVC pipe and
Well, practically natural resources. We just pick it up, make a music. But what I noticed that it was amazing. Everybody had fun. and it seems like a lot of people learn new stuff today. And the work that you guys are doing has impacted and though it may be hard today, you managed to pull it off, and it was a wonderful success. But how far do you want this to be? What is your scope?
Well, we want to reach as far as we can.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
With as many resources as we have. So I think with any project we always limit the amount of financial resource. But what we found is that through the impact of social inclusion, it's about passion of the people and wanting to make it work. The core at the core of the social employment fund, it's absolutely we want the artists to be sustainable. So everything we train artists skills so that they are able to take the skills and apply so that they're able to generate income for themselves.
So they'll be able to incorporate some of those skills into their
own art, into their own organizations. So Pedro today, when he was teaching, he was saying, when you teach this, he was teaching the participants so that they're able to go and teach this in the classrooms, in after school programs, so they continue the program. So and the reach is as far as the neighborhood goes.
Yeah, because I think each one teaches one, and the way you've done it is remarkable. Pedro is a remarkable person. I just had an interview with him right now, and he told me how he does his work. It seems his work goes to extend into not only teaching the music, but also impacting people's life. That it can bring healing to a person, it can bring a bit of a change. And that's what children need, especially for your workers at school. They need that. And it's such a great work that you guys are doing. And I'm really proud of you. This is why we are Mopani, and we want people like you who us and change something. So, but then your growth in this, are you looking into doing this more? Or is it dependable?
So what we're able to do at the moment is to so for as long as we're with the this round social inclusion and we're hoping that we're applying for the next round, but those determinations are not made by us. But I think because of the impact that we've had already, these programs can continue. We've taught the organizations these skills, and there's nothing stopping those organizations from continuing. But the social employment is only one of the projects that we've also got the Kickstarter projects that we've got a department of
Peace family, we're still here, Mopani on air. We have another interview up for grabs. Anyone that wants to get to us, please follow us on Twitter, on Facebook, and on TikTok. Now, I'm excited right now because we have one of our management team from Limpopo, and this person has been in and out with Acetage, and today they're going to tell us more about their work and how they have been impacting lives through Acetage. My brother, welcome.
Nice one. Thank you so much, my guy.
Yeah, I am very excited to have you on my show. One of the greatest things that I like about people that impact lives, especially around Limpopo, is that they reach even the lives that people deem less of importance. Now, you tackle those kind of people, and you go through such much detail to make sure that they are uplifted. Now, tell me, my brother, who are you and what do you do?
Okay. My name is Lantana from Acetage, South Africa. I'm the Limpopo coordinator for SAF for young people, for young people, and also I'm from Limpopo Arts and Culture Council as a deputy president,
Okay.
which is an advisory committee to the MEC of
Okay.
Department of Sports and Culture, Limpopo, Jerry Maseko. Also, I'm from the Big Beats Music, CEO and founder. As you can see, whatever that is happening today and what we are doing tomorrow, we have the African Theatre Festival. We have the workshops and everything. Yes, I am also the founder of the African Theatre Festival that is going to be happening tomorrow, my guy.
Okay, wow. Wow. Yeah, you said a mouthful. You said a mouthful. Of all the introductions, that is well packed. And I want to understand one thing, my brother. Ne? You spoke about not only being part of ASITEJ as a coordinator, but you spoke also about being a leader in political structures, in the government structure, and it seems like you come a long way into impacting, lives. And I see that your work has extended so much so that you can't even get time out of it. Now, tell me, my brother, what is your connection with the youth? What do you foresee a future with the youth?
Okay, I am sent for this generation, to lead this generation. I've been saying it since I started with this, even though it's not a lot of people who believe in me. It's good to have people who doesn't believe in you, because you need to know that you have a point to prove, and it pushes you to work harder. So now I'm trying to car music, car village, you see, the opportunities and everything. So I join business in South Africa debut program in Rabarkoto Shumana directly. Join debut program. Every rapper comes in Chikova, Limpopo provincial liaison ambassador business at South Africa. So opposite was a Zori. Direct relationship in young people, most especially hidden talents in communities. Some of the facilitators in South Africa, like Wotiani, had a lot of facilitators. They've been my students at Business in South Africa debut program, and to see them improving now, maturing, and somehow the information is not because my main aim is not that I should lead this generation so that I become more than them. No, they should become more than me. So that we can change information. So now let's go to children, of which we do the in-school programs with the children, most especially with the primary levels. So creative art without full information. Then it's a dance class now. Okay, wow, we'll give you 10 marks. They don't go deeper creative art in all aspects. Rich kwamba crafty, rich kwamba music, theatrical music, dance, the acting, picture punch, freeze frame,
so that they get exposed.
I have a lot of things to say, my guy.
I can tell. but the most important one that I could note from you, is that you want them to be more than just you.
Yes.
And you want them to reach greater heights, presidency kind of heights, and you want them to get more exposure.
And also to identify their purpose here on earth, because
exactly.
you find that most of the people, they are doing well, but they are not where they were supposed to be, because they don't know their purpose. Do you understand what's happening?
Yeah.
Because you'll find that very if ubacholena uri ubachor lele mereko emfetholena utantshulena bo mathematics, body accounting, physical science. Yes, but then what if abangoni bidzera zone mrena? Purpose yanu is here. You need dancer,
because there's a place for you to impact, to change, to do something that's much greater than just learning maths. No, I understand. And there are people that also form companies, and you find great mathematicians, great geniuses. They also form companies not only to enrich themselves, but to make an impact and change the world.
You are very right.
And that's the level that you are trying to reach. My brother, we lack a lot of that in South Africa, and to have to know that leaders like you are championing that, it is a great move. Now, working with ASITEJ, how has it helped you expand to that level?
Okay. Okay, ndingarando joina STG nisatu to bana information yodara when it comes to creative arts in all those aspects that creative aspects that I've shared with you. But then STG yantusa ngamanda uri ndi dibe zwino theatrical music, because yes, I'm a musician, I know music, but there's difference between music, just music, and theatrical music. Theater making, acting, craft, and everything. So zonto sorindi aru weka siya creative art in the and also this whole industry is about connection and zviva zvichitova namudze mumbuleni aone ngori zvino apononi rina dzi artists dzengo pambanana vari kuconnecta. So this time musi ndichikunyago ita maybe music wangori yakadzimwe district avichava navureme. I know I have the right people to call from other districts and from all other these provinces,
so that you can be able to expand how to tell your story. The main important thing about arts is storytelling. And what I love about storytelling is you get to learn different backgrounds and lives and how people became who they are and what trials and tribulations they had to face to be who they are. My brother, have you had challenges that brought you to the person you are today?
Yes.
Was there motivation to say, I don't want to be like this?
Quite a lot of challenges. One of the greatest challenges is I think, I come from a deep village where even in a primary level, they teach English subject through Venda language. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's difficult to speak English fluently from the background where I come from. So I started learning English from the tertiary level, of which even now I'm not fluent, but at least you can.
You can try and relate.
I can try. So
but it's good to remain in you.
It has been a very greatest challenge. I cannot make it. Yes, I have the ideas. I have quite a lot of ideas that I have to implement, but I just feel like people cannot understand because I couldn't speak English.
So they made it so that language is a barrier.
So one of the challenges again, the second one I think, they say education is the key to success.
Yeah, true.
I believe, but then if they only mean that education is only acquired from schools, colleges, universities, then now I'm still agreeing with them, but there are other keys then. Why? Because education is a process of acquiring, according to me, education is a process of acquiring knowledge, skills, and problem solving, of which I can acquire all those things from people, even from you, that information, from workshops, trainings, from nature, even from God, even from myself. Do you understand what I'm saying?
So education is not limited to schools.
No, it's not limited to that.
It expands to even the ordinary person I meet.
Yeah, you see, when it comes to like for example, when it comes to creative art, I see a lot of people who have quite greatest qualification, but who doesn't have information way more than me. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I can relate to that.
You can do a research on your own. You can go to internet.
It's true.
Yes.
It's true. Sometimes knowing is not knowing all, right? Sometimes you feel like the knowledge we get from school makes us prone to know everything. And then you get to a point where you are now doing farming. I've never done farming, but when I come into farming, you teach me one or two things that I've never known about. And I call myself a scholar. So it shows that there's a barrier between learning from school and learning
on your own.
Exactly. So
and you do best when you learn on your own.
Exactly.
Because you need that information.
So in essence,
make sure you get it.
Yeah, well, obviously you go for what you want, you'll get.
Sometimes if I can ask you, okay, do you have a matric certificate? Do you have it? Yes, we have it.
Yes.
And then now, if I may ask you, do you still remember whatsoever that you've been taught at grade 12?
Not all.
Not all, right?
Not all.
You know few, very few. Very few.
Some of
if
them...
you can give you those question papers, my guy, sometimes you can get 2 or 3.
That 80 goes down to 40.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's on paper, it's not here.
Yeah.
Yes.
True.
Yes.
And the learning sometimes comes through experience. So you're saying you're a product of, not only school, but you're a product of the community.
Direct, yes.
Direct product of the community. Wow. So my brother, if we would just go on your last words, what would you encourage other children out there, other people out there to say, guys, chase your opportunities, get something and go do it? What are your encouragements through that?
Okay, let me say this. we need to find our purpose for living. Okay, one of the greatest purpose for living is taking care of each other. Do you understand what I'm saying? We are not living to have a lot of money. If you have 100 rand and your neighbor is shorting this, liking this and this and that, share it with your neighbor. If you have 2 pieces of meat and then now your neighbor doesn't have anything to eat, share it with your neighbor. Do you understand what I'm saying? So just like me, if I was like selfish in that way, maybe everything my guy, I would have been rich by this time.
Yeah,
but then that is not a purpose of living. Whatsoever
we should not
share, yeah. So my advice here to the last word. This is the word of mouth now. Okay, if you have one of your relatives maybe who is more successful and they're making it in life and you feel like they owe you opportunities, my guy, you are robbing yourself.
Yeah.
You are deceiving yourself.
Yeah.
Black child, you are on your own.
Yeah.
You owe yourself success. Nobody owe you success.
Yeah.
Yes, nice
That's
one,
true.
my guy.
That's true, my guy. Wow. I mean, I would love to clap hands. But at the same time, I know that somebody's life has been impacted by your words. And I love everything that you have said. That black person must be resilient, stand on your own, share with others. You will be great. Find a purpose in your life. Sometimes it goes spiritually to say, love God. Right? And I think
you cannot love God before you love
another person. Thank you so much. Wow. And these are the most inspiring words I've ever heard, especially throughout all these interviews. One of the most important things is to put God first, and I love that about you. Now, my brother, thank you so much for being part of our show, and we know that going forward we will see you make more changes and impacting lives in a very more broader manner.
You're welcome.
Let's work together. We're still here tomorrow. We're still gonna see you guys changing lives step by step, making more and bringing more into this attitude and making sure that lives are inspired. Thank you so much, my brother.
Thank you so much.
Till we meet next time, let's have more interviews. Let's impact.
We're still together even tomorrow. You're coming, right?
Yes, obviously.
Nice one.
Yes,
nice one. Thank you so much.
No, thank you, my brother, so much. Have a nice one.
Nice one.
Right, peace family, you know what's up. So we've reached the end of the first day of the workshop and it has been lovely with you guys. Thank you so much, my listeners, and thank you in advance for following on our pages. Remember, we're on TikTok, we're on Facebook, we're also on WhatsApp. And also YouTube, yes. And just follow Mopani on air and click that like, click that follow. You know what it is. We are here live for you every day. Tomorrow we still have more for you. Stay tuned. We are Mopani on air, and together, me and my technicians, this is the lovely camera lady, and we got nothing but love for you. Stay beautiful, stay interactive. Ganamba love, man.
I wanna be heard. I wanna be heard. I wanna be heard.